the Natural Your Challenge Food Edition Month 2. Today we're making meat stock as opposed to broth. Broth is boiling just the meat. When you make stock, you're using bones, as many bones as you can find. Today, I'm not doing a whole chicken. I'm just using parts of a chicken. I'm just using what I have on hand, which is a chicken and thigh and then a bunch of drumsticks. And then I'm going to add some chicken feet. Chicken feet invariably make gelatin, and that is the ultimate goal of meat stock because it's so nutritious. But if you don't get gelatin and you just get the stock, it's still a very healthy food. So my first step is to let it all soak for about 30 minutes with some vinegar. And what the vinegar does is add an acid, and that helps pull out the minerals. And then I'm also going to add a couple bay leaves. There's a lot of things you can do to add. You can do celery and carrots. If I had that on hand, I would. Right now, I don't. And then you can add peppercorns is good. And then I'm adding some chopped onions. Then we're going to move to the feet while that sits. So I'm going to blanch the chicken feet. Here they are. Sometimes I do more. This is a small amount. But it adds enough to add that to get that gelatin. Okay, I boiled the chicken feet for about 5 minutes. The reason is just to get kind of the gunk out of there and to get it so that I can cut off the toenails. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I just put them in a bowl here. And one by one, I cut off the nails because I don't want to find any nails in my stock. So I know it looks kind of gross if you're not used to it. I was totally not used to it. And now I am, because it adds so much. So one by one, I'm going to put the feet in with the other bones, and then I'm going to bring it to a boil, and I'm going to look for any kind of scum that rises to the top. And we'll look for that in a minute. Okay, so it's been boiling for about 5 minutes, and it's sure enough, the scum is rising to the top. So I just scoop it off best I can. And then I'm gonna let this boil for anywhere from 6 to 24 hours. Some people cook it longer than that. I generally do about 12 hours or overnight. And then when it's done, I strain it and I peel off all the meat. We enjoy that, and sometimes I'll add more bones and do it a second time. But for this, I'm just doing one. So here's an example of a finished product. Bone stock, and we keep this in the refrigerator all the time. We have an easy meal. If we're hungry, we just use some stock and then add some vegetables or whatever we want. And there you have it, how to make meat stock.